to another video. So today I'm going to do my first impressions of the Battlefield 4 beta. As we know, it's been out for a couple of days, so there's been a lot of opportunity to see what the weapons are like, see how it plays out, see what the maps, the game mode is all about. So starting off at the beginning, the weapons we have now, there isn't a lot of customization options for everything in the game at the moment. They don't want to show off everything, because that will spoil some of the surprises for Battlefield 4. So as we know, you've got a couple of weapons for each class. We have 2 assault rifles, 2 SMGs, LMGs, carbine, shotguns. You get the picture. 2 for everything. So there may not be a lot of weapons, but there is a fair few attachments. Again, 2 for each set. So 2 sights, 2 underbarrels, I believe 2 foregrips or so. There might be 3. Again, you can unlock these via battle packs, which I do enjoy. I do think that mechanic is very, very good. It's similar to other games that, such as Mass Effect 3. They had one where you had to buy these packs via in-game credits, and that worked very, very solidly. But Battlefield 4 incorporated it as once you level up and earn points, get to level 3, 5, 7, and so on in that kind of level 3 gap, you get these battle packs which reward you with customization options, sights, attachments, gadgets, camos, that kind of stuff, which I do like. So you have a couple of options for attachments for each weapon, so there is a lot of variation in what you can pick. Maybe a silencer with a red dot sight with a laser sight, maybe a foregrip with iron sights and a suppressor. It's up to you. Personal preference is everything. But the playstyle of these weapons does come into the factor. So, for example, the assault rifles, we have the AK-12 and the Scar H. Now, the AK-12 is a fast-firing AK variant of, say, the 74M. So it's a fast-firing, medium. I would say you could do long range. It's not ideal. Maybe a close-quarter combat medium, say, long-range weapon. And you've got everything in there. You've got the accuracy, you've got the full auto capabilities, fast firing, close quarter combat efficiency. Then you have the Scar H, which is a long range, slow firing, close quarter combat as well weapon. So it depends on what you're doing, what you're playing, or how you feel like playing, what kind of weapon you choose. Again, that same applies to the Engineer, LMG, and not really Sniper class, but those type of weapons. Now, the game modes which are offered in the beta are Conquest and Domination. With that said, I did notice in the server browser while I was browsing through some of the settings, they did list the Obliteration Game Mode. Now, I don't quite know if that's ever going to be in the beta. I do know it's in the full game, but whether or not they might add it into the beta a bit later on, I don't know. It seems odd for them to add it while we can't actually play that game mode. But we can play Conquest and Domination, for the moment at least. Conquest is the all-out, you've got the massive map with lots of flags, vehicles, infantry, a lot going on. It's the classic Battlefield game mode, and I love it. It's absolutely amazing. Then we have Domination, which is the smaller style Conquest Team Deathmatch style game mode. So 2 teams fight it out in a smaller, compact version of that map with 3 flags, so you have to try and control at least 2 to win the battle. I do like it. There's a lot of fast-paced action. The spawn times are very low, so once you die, you come back straight into the action instantly. It's amazing, and I do really like that. Now, included in all these game modes are, of course, the battle pickups. They may vary from game mode to game mode, but either way, you still got, say, the 50 cal, the USAS, the M32 grenade launcher, which I think really did liven up the game, because maybe one team's dominating and you can't do much about it. Maybe the 50 cal might help, or the unbelievable death machine, which is of course the USAS 12 with frag rounds. Perhaps the M32 grenade launcher will do the job. Either way, they're very, very enjoyable to use, and I do like the 50 cal. One shot, one kill, limited ammo. They're not, say, overpowered as such, because they do have, say, 2 mags and then you're out. They are obviously instant kill, but I still think they make a very, very good addition to Battlefield 4. Now, last but not least, of course, this is a beta, so if you do find any issues, glitches, or bugs, just remember it is a beta and they'll be no doubt fixed in the full game, or maybe at a later time with a patch. So that pretty much wraps up my first impressions for the beta. I'm loving every single second, and if you haven't got the beta just yet, then I plead that you do so. Maybe it comes out on the 4th, we still got at least 2 weeks or just under 2 weeks, so don't worry if you get it on the 4th, then you still got a lot of time to play around with the customization and the beta itself. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, until next time.